Candace is here. She's right there. We're on the road again. Candace found another deal. And tell them what you found.
A guy's collection, I guess, of NES games. How many? 260?
254.
254. Plus a console and some controllers.
Yeah. So here's the deal. And I already know a lot of people are going to say overpay, which I don't. That's cool. This deal might not be for everybody, but here's how it went down. He was initially asking $1,300 for everything. And I offered, and he had all the games listed out, every last one of them. And I offered $800. And he said, no, I can't do that. I'm like, all right. So I said, okay, so can you make a counter offer? And he came back. He said, the lowest I'll go is $1,100. So I was like, I said, give me a few minutes. So what I did was, I'm not going to look up 254 games. I'm just not. That would have taken a long time. But what I did do, I looked up 20 games. I picked 20 games at complete random. Like I would scroll the list, and then I would close my eyes and point. And whichever one was closest to my finger, I'd write it down. And then I looked all 20 of those up, and I got an average price. And there were a lot of commons. There were some so common that they're worth like maybe $3. There were some $5 ones. There were some $9 ones. There was also like a $40 one, a $25 one, $11, just a whole range. The average ended up being $9.65 per cartridge out of that 20. So when I figured the price up, if they were all worth that much, then total sales would be $2,500 and something dollars. It was 25, 40 something. Worst case, after fees and everything, I figured I would end up with about $2,000. So I reached back.
That wasn't part of the deal that he keeps the console.
Or yeah, okay, that's what I was about to tell him. So I messaged him back, and I said, hey, I really only want to pay $1,000 here, and then I'll bring cash today, and we got a deal. And he said he didn't want to go $1,000. He said $1,100 is the lowest, and I said, okay, let me know if you change your mind. And then about 5 minutes later, I messaged him again, because I really want to do the deal. Whether I should or not, I wanted to. And I said, how about $1,000, you keep the console? Because I really didn't care to have the console anyway that much. It wasn't a big deal. And he took the deal. So he came off the console, and I got $1,000 cheaper than what we were gonna do. So I'm gonna go pick it up. Now, is it a good deal? Don't know. There's a couple of factors. Number one, the sampling I took, is it really indicative of the rest of the lot? Because I sampled 20, and there were 254 games there. So if I happen to sample 20 that were high, then my profits will be lower than what I expected. Or it's also possible I've got a lot of gems in those other 254 that are way better. So whenever I went through the list the first time, there was a lot of commons, and I also found a couple of pretty good games too. So we'll see how that goes. $1,000 is a lot of money, for sure. But 254 games is a lot of games. So what do you think about the deal, Candace? Do you think it's crazy?
No, or I wouldn't have sent it to you.
Yeah, she sent it to me. Just like the camera deal. I've only sold one camera so far, by the way. I haven't listed them all yet, though.
The most important thing is you're getting to spend more time with me.
Right. That's what I was just about to say that.
Quick little road trip.
Yeah, no, it's fun. So, yeah, we're going to go pick these up, and I don't know. I mean, how long does it take to list 254 games? Not long. But it does take some amount of time. I'd be shocked if it took me more than 2 days. And the packing of each game when they sell, that's really fast. And I gotta pick it out of the box basically, and pack it in a bubble mailer for most of them. There's a few I might put a little bubble wrap on if they're a little more expensive, but it's hard for me to think I'll have more than like 2.5 days into it, like maybe 20 hours total. So if I clear $1,000, if it takes 20 hours total for everything, then I can make $50 an hour if it comes in like I thought. So I don't know, we'll see. I felt like doing it, so it's a lot of money though. Okay, so what are the games that I bought? Here are the games that I bought. It's a lot, huh? That's a lot of games. 254 of them. And we'll move in closer so you guys can see them a little better. Well, this one's got kind of a crap label there on the edge. Lone Ranger, that's a good game. I honestly, like, I've sold tons and tons of NES games, but I don't know them that well. I don't really know them that well. Like, I know Zelda's an okay game. But there are a lot of commons here, but there's some gems too. There's some good ones. But there's a little Mario, and then there's the Mario Duck Hunt, of course, the common there. But there's the Super Mario Bros. Let's see what else we got. And these are, each box is in alphabetical order. So Ghosts and Goblins, Iron Tank. I have no idea on some of these whether they're worth anything or not. Here was one I just looked up a second ago because I'd never even heard of this game. Terra Cresta. That's a $30 game right there. So I've never even heard of it before. What is this? Does that say No Bunga's Ambition? Never heard of that one either. I have no idea what that one's worth. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep real good records on this, and we'll see how it goes. Wizards and Warriors. I don't think I've had that one before either. Adventures of Link down there. It's another. I've got 2 gold cartridges. That one, and then I got Zelda right there. Crystallis, Dragon's Lair, Dino Wars, Double Dragons, a couple different ones. Caveman games. Never heard of that one. So we'll see. David Crane. He worked for Activision for a long time, I think. A Boy and His Blob. What is this? Fazanadu. So, yeah. Pretty interesting. There's some gauntlets. There's Gauntlet 1, Gauntlet 2. Those were good games back in the day. And there are some sports titles, of course. Here's Tecmo Baseball, Tecmo Bowl, Tecmo NBA Basketball, Tecmo World Wrestling. Yeah, just going through them real quick. But I'll update y'all in a future video after I get all these listed. I'm about to start listing them now. And I'll let y'all know how much the total listings were for. And I'll also update you as they sell. And we'll see how good this deal ended up being, and how much, more importantly probably, how much time did it take to actually work on these. I have about an hour and a half into just picking them up so far. This is the first time I've actually looked at them since I picked them up. This is interesting. Is this a foreign game or something? Let's see. No. Kung Fu Heroes by Culture Brain. Never heard of that one. So, and a lot of gamers are probably saying, "Oh, you never heard of that? You never heard of this?" Mad Max, Marble Madness, Mechanized Attack, Metal Mech, Mighty Bomb Jack, Millipede, all kind of stuff. Mystery Quest. So it'll be fun. You know what? If nothing else, too, even if I don't make like a ton of money, I'm going to learn a lot more about NES games than I ever knew before. Because I've never had anywhere close to this many. I think I've bought maybe 20 at a time before. So this is going to be a really good chance for me to learn. But anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. I'm going to keep y'all updated on this buy. It's a big one. $1,000 for this. $1,000 for this thing. So I'll let y'all know how it goes. Take it easy. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.